Hey guys, this is Paradoks, and we're at the Beatport Studio pop-up, and I'll be doing a music production challenge. So I have this vocal from an older project. It was a track called Nowhere, and I never really released it.
Looking for a sign.
This was originally in G minor. I think I kind of want to change key. Let's just quickly warp it towards the project and pitch it down one key. Like, let's get to F sharp.
Looking for a sign.
And get that in Complex Pro. Let's start by just getting a bass line. For that, I'm going to use Acid Box. Let's take a preset and see how it sounds. Which is not what I want. I will put the sequencer in the key, so now we're going for F sharp minor. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if there's a faster way to do this, but that's the way I'm doing it. Let's see how that works with the kick. Now I want to sidechain this, so I'm going to be using Shape Mod, and I will go ahead and use this faux sidechain preset. And now what I like about this is like pumping, but the thing is it's also pumping the high end. And I kind of want to keep the high end of the bass in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually only sidechain the frequencies up to like 200 hertz. So the like high frequencies are still like popping through. And then I'm going to duplicate that one and just have the same pumping, but with a lesser amount on the high frequencies. Now I want to try to like build on this and you know, get some samples. So let's just use Loop Cloud. I like this one because that one is like quite neutral, so it just works to like have basic groove going and like not having the loop that you have to completely edit afterwards. Just gonna clip out the like high peaks. You see the high peaks here popping out, and I just kind of like want to normalize the volumes a bit more, gain a bit more room. So I'm going to use this EQ, which scalar EQ is kind of more like a musical EQ. If we take this band, for example, and then put it in the same key we're at, F sharp minor. Creates those like harmonics in the F sharp key, and you can actually select which notes you want. So let's say I just want to use like the basic first like F sharp minor chord. Let me just open the cue a bit. We're basically creating some kind of sound just using the harmonics of the F sharp minor chord. That's a cool groove. You know, we just created this with like the EQ. Yeah, that's cool. Let's also use a delay on there. I'm going to send it to a bit of reverb. Yeah, cool. Now we have some kind of atmospheric loop on top, and then when the highs come in. So now I'm going to use Sector Synth, which is one of the synths that's included in Beatport Studio. All right, that could work. Let me just get this one to a saw wave. Let me see what we can do with this. Actually, let's have it hit on the clap. Let's use Shape Mod again, and let's bring that thing to life. Let's gate it a bit. Yeah, I think that's cool. What do I want to do now? I want to filter it. So I'm going to use Filter Mod, and I want to kind of see how it will sound if I actually make it come in progressively. Right now, what would be cool to have is to actually have a sort of ARP. So let's just go ahead and use another synth. Even that would work with a bit less reverb. I'm just gonna go in the envelope and shorten it. Let's use the res delay as well. Let's see what we can come up with here. right, let's see where we go with this. Then I know already that I'm gonna have to sidechain that one a bit because it feels like super straight. I do feel that the arp could use a bit more like, because it's a bit static, so let's just use that like motion plugin that I talked about before. Let's just go with the default, you know, preset because of time constraints. I think we have around 13 minutes left, so let's go ahead and get a basic arrangement going.
Will I believe your lies? Will I believe your lies? Nowhere to go tonight, nowhere to go tonight. Will I believe your lies? Will I believe your lies? Nowhere to go tonight, nowhere to go tonight.
I mean, I guess that's, you know, something you do in half an hour. This was Paradoks. Check me out on Instagram at Paradoks Music, PARADOKS.music. And also check out my tracks on Beatport, of course.